Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a really long time since I've posted. It's in part to the fact that I have absolutely no internet where I live, or I should, but I don't. I don't know if I should put this in a just completely different video or talk about it really quick, but something's up with Verizon and my entire account. So it's like all 4 of my devices aren't working with the internet, dropping calls, bunch of other things. So I have, even if I could film, I wouldn't be able to upload anything, so it just wasn't worth it. So the only time I've been uploading is when I'm at my friend Hannah's, and you've seen those where it's me playing Overcooked, and it's not been a face-to-face interaction for quite some time now. But I'm very excited for this video because I've got 2 subscription boxes that I have, and I'm going to review them. I had 3, but for some reason Birchbox has decided it doesn't want to show up, or at least not for a really long time. So I'm going to review the 2 that I do have, and then when I get the 3rd one, I'll review that one. Now, I've already seen what's in these boxes, and I've already opened them. I haven't swatched anything on my skin, just as far as, like, to show you guys. But I have tried some of it on. I'm wearing one of the lipsticks that I've got. I'm wearing the eyeshadow I got. I'm wearing one of the highlighters I got. And I think a few other things maybe. But I wanted to wear them so you can kind of see what they look like on. So these are my eyes. They're not perfect. I'm not the makeup guru that everyone else might be on YouTube. So that's what it looks like. They're more of like browns, neutrals, and reds, which I love those colors. It's more of a fall color type palette, which I think is kind of ironic considering it came during December, not November, but I don't mind because those are my favorite kinds of colors, so I ain't complaining. Alright, so the first one I have for you is Ipsy. And, okay, to be 100% honest, and I hate that I'm doing this because it's like I'm judging it hardcore, but I've had one bag from Ipsy before, and you know, it was a free gift that I got from my friend during a promo time, so you know, she was able to send her friends free gifts, free bags. And so my first free bag, which I actually have right here, was the June 2018 bag, and it came in the pink bag of the, I think there were like 4 colors. One was yellow, green, and then the other one was blue, and then this one. And this was a free bag, and I've got plenty of other stuff in it now. It's not just what's in the bag that I got. And to be honest, I was more happy with this bag that I got for free than I was with this bag that I paid $10 for. So there's just that disclaimer. But I put in my profile that there were things that I didn't like or want, really, and that there were brands that I wanted over other brands. And you know, it's fine for me to get brands that I've never tried before and that I hadn't put on my profile, because you know, how else are you going to find new products that you like, you know, new brands that you like? But there were certain products that I put on there that I just straight up didn't want, and that was like a highlighter, because I almost never use highlighter. I just, unless I'm like trying to take pictures or something, I don't wear highlighter. It just, I'm not very good at putting it on, and it never looks good in my opinion. So I asked not to have that, and I think some of the others were, I didn't want lip gloss, because I don't wear lip gloss. I wear lipstick or lip stain or matte liquid lip. And so I didn't want lip gloss, and I didn't want brushes, because I've got like 7 or 8 different brush sets that I've got all laying around in my makeup bags, and so I don't need more brushes. I really don't. I clean them very well, so it's not like I need to update my brush collection. I don't have any expensive or like nice ones, so I guess it's okay to kind of get brushes on occasion because, you know, they're the nicer brushes, but it's not really something I wanted. And so I put it in my profile, and then my first bag came with a lip gloss. Didn't want it, but it's not the worst lip gloss I've ever had, and so it's okay. And then I got 2 skincare products, which I was all for, and a primer and a concealer. And I'm good with concealer because I don't have anything that fits my shade anymore. The last time I bought concealer or foundation was a long time ago, because I really typically don't wear it because my skin will break out or get really dry and just, it doesn't look good on me. So concealer I was okay with, foundation not so much. I didn't get any foundations, so that was nice. My first bag was pretty decent. It came with only one thing that I didn't want. So that was the June bag that I got. And then here we go with the one that I got for December 2018. And to be fair, I'm giving it one more shot. I'm getting the January 2019 bag. And I updated my preferences, and I updated, like, I reviewed all the products already, and what else? I did this, like, extra survey thing that they had where it was like you can look at the products that they're going to have next month as possible options. It was like the 20 options that they have, and you could like or dislike those. So I did that, and they said that they would try to match it to the best of their abilities. To the best of their abilities. But the beauty preferences that I put the month that I got my first bag, which was the free bag, had been there 4 months. So when I got this bag and it didn't have hardly anything that I put in my profile, I was very mad. But I didn't like the bag when I saw it online. My friend had told me what it looked like, and I was like, I didn't order it until halfway through the month, so I already knew what the bag looked like. But when it came, I actually pretty much liked it. It's like this sequiny gold bag, and on the back it's all black, and then it's got their Ipsy logo, which I like. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I like it. And it also, I thought it was bigger than the other one, but it's not. And then it's got the tassel instead of the little chain that they sometimes have. So let me just get into it, because I've already been talking a lot. So the first thing that I pulled out of the bag when I first got it was a brush. So I was already like, really, Ipsy? Really? But, you know, it is a pretty decent looking brush. It is flimsy, like I can bend it, but it's gold, so it's pretty. And the brush feeling itself is soft, and it's not the softest brush I felt, but it's not the worst brush I felt. It's kind of like in the middle. And honestly, I had no idea what this brush was. And it doesn't say what kind of brush it is. It just says the number. It's a 35E. And for someone that doesn't do makeup professionally or often or knows the lingo like me and like many other people in the world, you don't know it by its name or by its number and letter. So it's 35E, and it's a Farrah brush. I've heard of Farrah before as, like, I don't know, they sell a lot of stuff, I think. But I've never owned any of their products, bought any of their products, especially their brushes. I have no idea how much this cost. I can do another video where I go over how much everything costs, but I kind of think this video is going to be pretty long with me just showing you the products and telling you how I like them and swatching them. So if you guys want to see another video where I tell you guys how much each of these products were in their sample sizes versus their real full-size versions, I can do that, so that way you guys can know what they are and how much they cost if you ever wanted to go out and buy them, because, you know, you guys have different preferences than I do. Next up in the bag was a highlighter that I pulled out. That's exactly what I pulled out second. So I'm trying to go in the order that I did when I first pulled it out. And I'll do unboxings from, I think my next Ipsy box, I'll do an unboxing straight up, like right after I get it. So that way you guys can see me open it and all of that. But I've already opened this one. I was a little curious, and when I ordered my 3 boxes, or my 3 bags, or whatever you call them, I ordered, which one did I order first? I think I ordered Allure first, because it was on sale for $7.50. Normally the box is $15, and your first box is $10, but this box, for my first box, was actually $7.50, so that's cheaper than Ipsy or Birchbox. And I was like, okay, that works for me. And mind you, I had no idea what Allure was. I'd seen it on Instagram, and I'd seen their products, and it looked really good, but I had no idea it was full-size products mixed in with, like, some sample sizes, and the sample sizes are even pretty deluxe sample sizes at that. And I didn't know that it was like more like a BoxyCharm type subscription than it was a Ipsy or Birchbox subscription. I thought it was one that like does more expensive versions of a $10 box, basically. So I thought it was going to be all sample size products, or like maybe one full-size product. And I was very, very surprised when I looked more into it after I'd bought it. I just bought it purely because it was cheaper than the other two to start, and I was curious. But then I looked online, and it showed me what came in the box, and I was like, oh, well, kind of didn't want to know that ahead of time, but since I'm here, so I looked at all of them, and I was like, oh, they tell you ahead of time what you're getting in your box. So I was like, this is dope. I can choose whether or not I want it ahead of time. This is a subscription I'm keeping. Well, keeping as long as it is things I like, or a majority of things I like. So, like this box, I had no idea what was coming in it at first when I bought it, but it ended up being a lot of stuff that I would use. So I'm good with it. And then the next box, I already know what's coming in that one because I looked it up, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I want that box. So I'm getting that one too. And I'm giving Ipsy one more try. But Birchbox, no, it's still not here. Like, I ordered these 3 the same day, mind you. I got Ipsy first, even though it's supposedly shipped last on the list. So I got Allure first, then Birchbox, then I went to Ipsy, and Allure was the first to ship, then Birchbox, and then Ipsy. And that Ipsy was like a week after both of the other two. And then Ipsy was the first one I got, which is crazy to me. They must have better shipping. So I'm happy with their shipping capabilities so far. I've had no trouble. So that's why, one of the reasons I'm giving it another shot. Allure came like a week after, and it's like, that's long, but I did order the box halfway through the month, so it was okay. But it's the end of the month now. FYI, I'm filming this on the 29th of the month. Still haven't gotten it. Don't expect to get it before at least the 31st, because tomorrow's a Sunday, and then the 31st is New Year's Eve, and the 1st is New Year's, so don't expect to get it by then either, and it's the end of the month, so I canceled it. I was like, I was really hoping for better shipping than it came with, and I don't know if that's because there's a full-size product in there. I'm getting a MAC lipstick as my first box present, I guess you'd call it. It's some color matte lipstick, and I was really happy about that when I bought it. But on to continuing that highlighter. And not only is it a highlighter, which I already stated I didn't want, but it's a liquid highlighter. It is a Pacifica Rainbow Crystals Liquid Mineral Strobe Multi-Use Highlighter, and it's 100% vegan, cruelty-free. Vegan, cruelty-free, amazing. You know, I'm all for things that are cruelty-free. I have a cat. I had dogs in the past. I've had other cats in the past. I love animals. So that's nice, but I hate highlighters, and especially liquid ones, because I dot them on and then it doesn't spread like it's supposed to. I don't think you're supposed to dot it on, but I do it wrong. Therefore, I don't like it. Anyway, I unboxed it and I tried it on. I have it on. I don't think you can see it. My lighting also sucks, so that could be why. But it's in the shade or color Nebula. And it looks like this. And it's definitely sample size. I mean, all Ipsy is, except for maybe this brush. And I mean, it's cute packaging. I'll give it that. And then, you know, but I hate liquid. I hate liquid highlighters. I could maybe use this as a shimmer on top of lipstick. Get some kind of use out of it. Or like underneath the eyebrow right here. And get some use out of it. But honestly, as the second thing after the first thing that I got that I didn't want, it was pretty frustrating. And it just kept getting worse for a while. The next thing I pulled out was a blush. I don't think I said this, but blush was also one of the things that I didn't want. I don't wear blush at all, even more than I don't wear highlighter. Like, I'll wear a powder highlighter, you know the shimmery, like, you put it on with like a brush ones, because those are easier to apply on occasion. But I definitely don't wear blush. My cheeks, if you can't tell, already red. I mean, I did put the blush on right here, and then it was so red that I had to put concealer over top of it to get rid of how red it was. It's just, it was disappointing. Anyways, this is Kiss and Smink, and it's in the shade The Everything. And you know, it's not tested on animals either. It's paraben free, it's gluten free, vegan. But not only is it a blush, but again, it's a liquid blush, or a one that you put on like this. I don't use those, especially. Like, I have that Tarte sample size that you got for the birthday gift with the other, like the Tarte matte lipstick, liquid lipstick. I loved the lipstick. I maybe swatched the blush, and that was a powder blush. Maybe wore it once. And that was powder. And we've expressed I don't like the liquids as much as I like the powders. When it comes to, you know, highlighter or blush or eyeshadow. But when it comes to foundation and concealer, definitely needs to be liquid, because my skin is too dry for powder when it comes to those. But looks like this. Looks like this on the outside. It's Kiss and Smink. Never even heard of that brand or whatever. You know. And you can imagine, at this point, third product in the thing that I didn't like. And I mean, the brush, it was like, well, I didn't want that, but it's a brush, so I'll use it. The next two things, I probably won't ever use, or I won't at least use them for what they're supposed to be used for. So that was really disappointing. The next up, I got an eyeshadow, and I was like, ooh, eyeshadow. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We weren't getting somewhere. This is Catrice Cosmetics eyeshadow. It is 2 grams and net weight 0.07 ounces. It's just a little pan. And it is in the shade Luminous Lilac. Do I look like I wear lilac purple? I don't know if I do. But I told you at the beginning of this video, I like neutral colors. That's the only thing I put on my profile for eyeshadows. And then I looked back on it later, and I realized I hadn't even checked eyeshadows as things I wanted in the previous preferences for the beauty profile. So not only was it in a shade that I didn't ask for, it was a product that I didn't want, according to my profile. So that was the disappointment. Number 4. Granted, a box or a bag comes with 5 products on a normal basis. It was my, not my first bag, but it was a December bag, so it came with a extra product for everybody. So that was nice, and it made it a little bit more worth it to me. But 4 out of 5, or even 4 out of 6 if you count this extra edition bag, pretty sad. Pretty sad. And I promise, I like makeup, and I like doing unboxings, and the next box is all positive. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's all positive. So I don't just hate on everything. But this bag, pretty bad. So yeah, that's lilac. I mean, I'll give it to somebody maybe. I only ever swatched it. So you know, swatch. Doesn't even show up really. I mean, it's a pretty color, like, for somebody. And I mean, I like purple, just not on me. And I never wear purple. I wear reds and browns and golds and highlight, like on the crease. That's about it. If you can't tell by what I'm wearing right now. And on occasion, I'll wear like a green or a blue because my eyes are blue. So it pops them out. Anyways, pretty upset by this as well. Finally, we get to the 2 products, or 1 if you count it as a 5-product bag. And that was this liquid lip. And this is Ciate London, which isn't a brand that I put on Ipsy preferences as wanting, but I'm okay with it because it's a liquid lip, and that I did put as wanting, and it's fine to try new products, like new brands of products that I already like, more so than it is new brands of products I don't like. So this was a glitter flip. I thought it said lip. It's flip. And I think if this is the one that Jeffree Star reviewed, where he's like, you go, and it glitters. Because it said something about glitter. Well, not just glitter. Finally, I found it. It's a mini glitter flip in the shade Infamous. It's a transforming glitter liquid lipstick. So you put it on, and it's just the color, which is pretty color. I like it. And then you go. I just love doing that. It's funny. And it glitters. I don't know if you can see that. It's not very bright. Get my facial reactions. But yeah. So I'm pretty decently happy with this one product. Does it make up for a whole bag? Probably not. Unless this is more than $10 by itself for a sample size. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. It is a subscription box that's randomized, in a sense, or you don't get to know ahead of time. So, you know, that is what it is. And then my free gift, and I know this is the free gift because it was the one thing that didn't pop up on, well, it did pop up on the review products, but I've seen other people's reviews of Ipsy bags, and everybody got a mask of some sort. It seems that everybody got this brush as well, and everybody got this kiss and smink as well, because I've seen, I think like 4, 5, if you include mine, bags that come with those 2 things. But there was like a mud mask, which is mine, or a couple sheet masks, or some other kinds of masks that I've seen in everyone's bags. So I'm pretty sure that was the free gift. If not, then it was this or this. But if this is the free gift, then that's sad because it was the free gift. So that would make 1 out of 5 of my products that I would get on a normal bag something that I would use. But since this is an extra gift, it made up for the bag this month, which is why I'm giving it one more try, because I did get 2 products that I will use, so it made it worth the price of the bag. But if next month sucks, we're gonna have some problems. I already contacted customer service and expressed my concerns on why my bag had 4 items in it that are not anywhere on my profile as wanting. Because, you know, my previous bag, I got 1 thing that I didn't want, and that was my first bag ever. So they did better on my first bag ever, and guessing, than they did once I reviewed the products from my first bag and gave them a better description of what I like and don't like. So, yeah. But this is Grace and Stella, and it's Meet Mud, your skin's new best friend. It is a Dead Sea mud mask, and a deep skin cleaner. I don't think I've ever tried a mud mask. I've tried multiple other masks. I don't particularly enjoy sheet masks. On occasion, they're okay. But I'm excited to try this mud mask. I haven't yet. So, at some point, maybe during my Birchbox video, I'll describe this. And honestly, this video is long enough for one video. So, I'll just do a lure in another video and describe everything that came in that. And yeah. By the way, this eyeshadow is from the Allure box. It's not from this bag. If you couldn't tell by the fact that I don't wear purple eyeshadow and there was no other eyeshadow in the bag. But I'm excited to try this, and I'll let you guys know when I do try it. I'll pop it into some video sometime, maybe, hopefully. You might have to remind me if you really want to know, because my memory sucks. Anyways, so that was Ipsy. You know, it kind of redeemed itself with its free gift. These are the 2 products that I enjoyed, or I'm hoping to enjoy the mud mask, but, you know, way more decent than the 4 items I didn't want. Because, I mean, a mask I did put on there as wanting, and skincare product I did put on there as wanting, so it's fine. But the rest of it, you know, I'll use the brush because it's a brush, and I can always, you know, use a brush, even though I don't need more. But I honestly can't really see myself using the eyeshadow unless it's for some photo shoot or something for my friends, because, you know, I take pictures. I'm a photographer. And same with the other 2 products. I'll probably use them in photo shoots, or I'll use them in some various way that isn't what the product is meant for, but I'll hopefully figure something out so it's more worth the amount of money I paid, or over the amount of money I paid, you know? And I'll be wearing the same thing in my next video. And, well, probably not in the next video. Well, this coming up video of the Allure box, yes. The video of Birchbox, no, because it hasn't arrived, so I'm not filming it today. I will film it when I get it, which will hopefully be sometime this coming week. If not, they are getting a very lengthy email and probably giving me my money back, even if the box ends up coming. Alright, so unfortunately this ended up being a rant video of like 30 minutes of me ranting about how I got boxes and one of them hasn't even shown up, and how one of the boxes was just a complete fail. But I mean, I guess beauty boxes, especially, you know, ones that you don't get to know ahead of time what they are, have fails. So that's why I'm giving it another chance too. My first one wasn't a complete fail, so I'm giving it hope. So I guess it's a positive outcome. I'm still going to retry their subscription. It's only $10 a month, so it's not the end of the world. I can afford it right now. I got a job again. But yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's thoroughly been very entertaining for myself to rant about products. Got it off my mind. Well, or I got it back on my mind, but I got it out, and everybody will get to see how annoyed I was. So that was nice. And I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope you guys watch my Allure video, and eventually my Birchbox video, if it ever shows up. Stay tuned for that. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. That'd be great. I really want to become YouTube famous at some point. Or just like mediocrity. Not mediocrity. That's not a word. Well, it is a word, but not in the sense I was using it. Mediocre. No, I'm just not going to use that word. I want to be partially YouTube famous. Famous enough that enough people watch my videos, but not so famous that people can recognize me outside, because I don't need that. But I mean, I am writing books, so if those ever turn out to be something decent and get sold, or finished being written in the first place, and then edited and sold, then I'll probably end up becoming famous if they do well. So, make me YouTube famous first. Why not? Alright, you guys. Have a good day, night, whenever you're watching this. And I will see you in my next video. Or you will see me. Okay. Bye.